Do the Atlanta Falcons need to trade Kirk Cousins? Ian Rappaport came out this morning on some show and basically said if the Atlanta Falcons go 3-5 and 4-4 in their first 8 games, they need to be thinking about trading Kirk Cousins to a preferred destination. And to that statement, I asked the question, do we need to trade Kirk Cousins? And to that question, I answer, come on now. Are we kidding ourselves? No, we do not need to trade Kirk Cousins. The fact of the matter is, 7 days ago, people were yelling, hitting the table, telling us how terrible this pick is of Michael Penix. And now 7 days later, we need to trade our starting quarterback because we got Michael Penix in a pickup that will secure our future. No, we do not need to trade Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins will give us stability to a quarterback position that is very valuable in the NFL. Not only will Kirk Cousins elevate the success of the team, but he will elevate the success of the individual skill players that we've brought on and drafted over the last few years. So to that, no, absolutely not. We do not need to trade Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins right now is a top 15 quarterback in the league, despite what you say. And for the Atlanta Falcons to get where they need to go, they need Kirk Cousins on this team. I personally think Kirk Cousins will take the Atlanta Falcons this year to the second round of the playoffs. I think the first round will win the division, get to that home game in the playoffs, and will win that first game. And to a lot of Falcons fans, that is a very, very, very successful season. And if Kirk can take us further than that, that is a bonus. But this idea and this notion that we should trade Kirk Cousins after year one, especially if he's shaky, is blasphemy. Because Kirk Cousins provides the Atlanta Falcons not only a source of stability, but leadership and the savvy that the Atlanta Falcons truly need going forward. So no, the Atlanta Falcons should not trade Kirk Cousins. Now, I personally think this is a 2.5 to 3 year plan with Michael Penix. If Kirk Cousins takes you to the playoffs 2 times in a row, but can't get over that edge, can't get over that hump, that's when you bring in Michael Penix. You either cut Kirk Cousins or maybe trade him to his preferred destination. But that's long term. Because Kirk Cousins has the ability to win you Super Bowls. He really, really does. But I know there's a lot of people beating down the door saying it's time to trade him. No, it's not. I don't understand the fact that the one time the Atlanta Falcons gets 2 good quarterbacks on their team, they either, number one, is a terrible decision, 2, need to trade Kirk Cousins, or 3, stunting the growth of Michael Penix. Why cannot Michael Penix just sit behind Kirk Cousins for a couple years, learn, grow, develop, and transition? People act like 26 is just 40. Like he won't have any good years. But that's beside the point. Kirk Cousins needs to stay an Atlanta Falcon for the max amount of time possible. And when he does, I guarantee Atlanta will unlock a new Atlanta, and Michael Penix will be ready right after, if Kirk Cousins doesn't take us to the promised land, to take us to the promised land. But no, the Atlanta Falcons should not trade Kirk Cousins. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, especially like the idea of how I feel about the Michael Penix pick in this draft, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.